confession to make. I did not keep to the baking schedule. I'm currently making an unscheduled mini loaf. Do not judge me. I cannot help it. I'm having fun. Let me be. So I mixed up the dough and tried to mix it for an extended period of time. It's supposed to help strengthen and develop the gluten, but oh my word, my hands just seized up. Part of my issue is that my hands don't always work. When I was dyeing my hair, I had the same problem. I couldn't grasp the brush anymore, so I'm not surprised that 5 minutes of mixing destroyed my hands and my back. But we're going to keep on keeping on. I had a moment yesterday when the sudden urge to check into what happens after Aiden's biopsy hit me. He was diagnosed with Ewing sarcoma back in 2021. Cancer is scary, but when it's your child, you feel like you are in free fall. The ground gets ripped out from underneath your feet and you just plummet, tumbling down a dark pit that can swallow you up fast if you don't have the right safeguards. We had about a 2-week period of keeping it close, but then we had to set up a GoFundMe, and I didn't know that you had to publicly post those on your personal Facebook. I stared at that post button for minutes because I knew that clicking it would be real and he would have cancer. I wish I could tell you that I was strong from the beginning. I wasn't. The night before we left for Boston, I told Ron in the living room, I can't do this. I cannot look at him be sick. I cannot watch him waste away. People say that they have no idea how we have dealt with so much. But what choice did we have? What choice do we have? Life comes at you no matter what. You live your life in 3-month segments after you complete treatment. If you make it to 2 years with no evidence of new disease, then you graduate to 6-month segments for 2 years. And then when you hit the 5th anniversary and there's no evidence of new disease, you graduate to yearly scans. And Aiden will have them for the rest of his life. Aiden has not had a smooth journey since his treatment ended. He should have had 1 surgery with 1 recovery. This September is 5 years since he was diagnosed. He has not graduated past the 3-month scans. First, it was the implant came loose, so full replacement. Then, the cement in the implant got a staph infection, full replacement. We couldn't get all of the cement though, but we do feel pretty good about it. 1 year later, same infection, raging again, and this time it starts eating at your bone. They fully removed the implant, fully removed the cement, drilled him from hip to ankle, put in rods with a ton of antibiotic bone cement, and ran another 6 weeks, round the clock, every 8 hours infusions, to finally get the rods removed, the cement removed, and another full replacement. But this time, he lost about a 1/2 inch to 1 inch of height on that side. His lung has had a nodule that had showed up a few years ago. Because of all the surgeries, they couldn't tell us if it was inflammation from that or if it was recurrence. One scan, the radiologist said likely metastasis, which is terrifying. You can only go through that cycle so many times before you realize that you're driving yourself crazy with the what ifs. If it says this, then we'll do that. But if it says that, then we'll do this. Plans have plans and contingency plans. No more. The nodule is still there, and it has grown over the last 3 years. And now we've been told that we have to address it. Aiden chose to have his biopsy done in July. We are going to go up and see my mom after that, while he's in recovery for 4 weeks. This is the first time that he has been able to make any sort of decision. All his other surgeries have been stat, with very little prep time. I am happier being off the hamster wheel. I haven't even asked what to expect from the biopsy, or what next steps are, because they don't matter yet. What matters is the results, and we don't have them. But yesterday was the first time I have been tempted to check. I am proud of myself for the willpower to avoid looking into it. As I said the other day, I am in control of my life, not my pain, not fear, not worry. So today I chose to be present and in the moment, trusting the process and being happy.